The Incredible Hulk is a good movie. What can I say? Its biggest problem is timing. Had it been released in 2003 instead of the Ang Lee movie, it would have been considered one of the pioneering comic book movies of all time. But alas, we got Ang Lee's acid trip of a movie, which takes its place amongst the comic book mistakes of the 2000s. So it was time for a reboot. Only audiences didn't know it was a reboot. The only thing the Incredible Hulk gave us in ways of an origin story was some vague pictures during the credits that flashed by quickly and could be hard to understand. It was easy for your average moviegoer, myself included, to mistake the Incredible Hulk for a sequel to Ang Lee's The Hulk, and connecting the two movies turned a lot of people off to seeing The Incredible Hulk. And speaking of connections to other movies, The Incredible Hulk is like the evil stepchild of the MCU. Nobody talks about it. The Hulk is the second movie in the MCU. And of all 34 Marvel properties, it's the only Hulk movie. After The Incredible Hulk, we don't see the character of the Hulk until the Avengers movie in 2012, where Edward Norton is replaced by Mark Ruffalo. And both the Hulk and Bruce Banner seem like completely different characters. So with the actor and character change, the only thing connecting 2008's Incredible Hulk with the rest of the MCU is its end credit scene, where Robert Downey Jr. talks to General Ross about creating the Avengers. In fact, we don't get any connection between the Incredible Hulk and the MCU until Captain America Civil War, where General Ross shows up as the Secretary of Defense. This thin connection to the MCU, mixed with the confusion over how it's connected to Ang Lee's Hulk, not to mention being released within months of two of the biggest, most influential superhero movies of all time, makes The Incredible Hulk a forgettable movie. But like I said, it's a good movie. The callbacks and cameos to the 1970s TV show by the same name were great. And while the movie can be slow at times, it has a really solid, entertaining story. The villains are good, especially compared to other Marvel villains. Tim Roth's Abomination has decent enough motivation, a soldier who wants the power to keep fighting, which leads us to a big fist fight that we all want in a Hulk movie. The action all around is good, although I probably could have used more of it. Edward Norton is good as Bruce Banner, although I think I like Mark Ruffalo better. The CGI of the Hulk looks good, a lot better than the Shrek impersonator we got in Ang Lee's The Hulk. The bottom line is 2008's Hulk is the mediocre Hulk, sandwiched between a really bad Hulk and a really great Hulk, making The Incredible Hulk a forgettable movie. Because while this is a memorable scene, these are unforgettable scenes.